Close it. If anybody joins, feel free to make a comment. Let me know you're in here. Let me know you're in the room. Keep an eye on the way traffic operates. Look at the way people are driving, okay? Pay attention. Again, right? It's as the target approaches. You got to remember, it's only when the target, there's one right here joining on. This guy here's going to pass now. Okay. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to jump into the right-hand lane, okay? This guy's going a little slow in the middle. So let me tell you what's going on right now. I'm headed to a funeral. My grandmother passed away, and so now I'm headed to the funeral, okay? I already left the funeral at the church, but I went home for a little break because, it takes quite a while for them to get ready to put the casket back away and then drive off to the funeral. I'm sorry, to the burial grounds. So I'm headed to that part of the funeral, okay, to the burial grounds. And so far, I've already experienced the gang stalkers, or AKA agent provocateurs, whatever you want to call them. So give me a sec. I'm going to shift. Fifth gear. That was a veteran right next to me in that truck, not doing anything in particular. Okay, let it be. But just pay attention to some of the weird things I'm probably going to encounter on the way up. Okay? Because I've already started to see and experience some of the games that these guys play. You know what I'm saying? This truck right over here, the Quick Reet, or whatever. What is it? HSC Supply. Let them go speed limit. That's fine. I'm gonna go 69. Speed limit through here is 65, but it's the main name of the game is go with the flow of traffic. You know what I'm saying? And if a cop were to just pull you over by chance, then it'll be because they're profiling, right? Luckily, I don't have a red car, and I don't have a car that looks speedy or anything. So typically, I'm not the one that gets pulled over if I'm just going with the flow of traffic. So yeah, now I may be going just a little quicker, and it's because I got to be at the burial grounds by 1 o'clock. And right now it's 12:35. So far so good. They're not really doing the stupid stuff like they were earlier. In particular, what they did was there was this guy in a red truck, of all things, right? A red truck, pulling a car that was broken down on a trailer. And he was in the fast lane and he wouldn't get into the slow lane. He just wouldn't move. So then when I finally put my blinker and decided to go around him and go on the slow lane, what does he do? Then he wants to go to the slow lane as well. And I will definitely post that later on because I have it up there on my dash cam. So my dash cam captured all that. I figured since I'm driving to my grandmother's burial right now, they wouldn't be playing these stupid games. They might give a target a break, but no, they have no decency. These are some very sick individuals. This program is nasty, man. They don't care. The targeted individual program will play games all they want. In fact, let me tell you what I experienced when I was over there at the church. And this is something I can't make up. I was gonna wear my body cam in church, but I figured I shouldn't, just because of the respect of, it's a funeral. But I guess I should have, just so I could prove to you the story that I'm gonna share. Again, only a TI can make this kind of stuff up, right? Here's what happened. When I was in the funeral at the church, and I was sitting at the pew, this guy comes approaching across the way where I was sitting, right? because where I was sitting is right next to a door, and beyond the door is a restroom. So, plausible deniability, they needed the restroom, right? But I saw this man, or I guess it was a man, I'm thinking it was a man, who had a beard and long hair like me, right? Ponytail. Except he looked very unkempt, very scruffy, and he was wearing glasses, and he was about my height as well. So he approaches and he makes his way across to the restroom. Then behind him walks this very tiny little lady. Like, I'm not lying when I say she was maybe only 4 foot, maybe even like 3'11". And she didn't look like a dwarf or a midget, you know what I'm saying? But she was just very, very tiny. Because, she didn't really have the features of a dwarf or a midget, but she literally was very tiny. And I didn't recognize either of them being anybody in you as part of the family in any shape, way, or form. Or unless they just knew somebody and they were there for moral support, maybe. But then again, we know how the gang stalking works, right? What do? They pull out the mimickers, the mimicking. Here's the thing: I don't have no girlfriend, so I don't know what that's about. But it was just awkward. It was too awkward. Watch this as I approach. Right, you guys saw that for yourselves. No blinker, no nothing. They just hopped right in. And let's see if they actually go try to speed up in the fast lane, or if they go slow on purpose. And one of the things I don't care for, and they know, is these diesel trucks. So what they'll do on purpose too at times is they'll go ahead and have these trucks come around and then just hog the lane and then start spewing the smoke. Here we go. Check this one out. Here's a classic that everyone can recognize. The broken down car with the hazards at an intersection like this, right? As you're getting closer. Oh, look at. And he also had a missing hubcap. So there you go. These guys mark themselves a certain way. And once you have the eyes, oh, here we go. We got the other one that's going to be approaching, right? Syncing it up. There we go. Already starting. Now, so I could go to the far right, but I'm not going to because I already know somebody will hop in front anyways. I could do it here, but I'm still not going to. I'm just going to stay behind this one here. 66 behind that truck. Maybe for Route 66, I don't know. These people will go to the slow lane or the middle lane because there's 3 lanes here. So I'm going to go ahead and record or keep this live going all the way up until I get to the burial grounds, okay? And we'll see what we encounter when I get to the burial grounds. I only got about another 10 minutes and we'll be there, guys. Maybe even 7 minutes. Let's see what we encounter at the burial ground. Here we go. Look at this. I caught up to the what do you call it? Forget the name, guys. If you know the name, where there's the group of people with the hazards on behind the hearse, looks like I caught up to that group of traffic. So, let's see, is that somebody I know? Vehicle to the right, the one that just passed. I mean, they don't got their hazards on, but still they might be, part of the funeral party. So this is what that is right there. This is the funeral party right here, guys. With the hazards blinking like such. So I'm going to get behind this vehicle. I'm sure it's a relative of some sort, or somebody I know. Let me put my brakes on. I could have kept going, right? But what would be the point? I'd have to We've got another car syncing up on this exit. I don't know if you can see them. They're on the other side of that truck. You saw it right there. That gray car just synced up right on the exit. That's what they always do. And as you can see, watch, waiting for the target, right? They had all that time to get in front, or this or that. They wait till now. Then that white truck goes all the way to the far right. See that? Okay, this one's going to go all the way to the far left now. Yeah. Exit. They just have to go all the way to the far left because they're going to take that exit. And then that white truck up there. Oh, we're going to take this upcoming exit over here from the very far left lane. Watch this great car. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they do the same thing and get into the right lane. Well, since I see what's going on up ahead, the funeral party's all getting into the left lane. To the left lane as well. The funeral procession here in the front or the middle. Stepping out of the TI, I'm going to be at the very back and just watch everything, the best of everything. So there's a group of people now that are keeping their distance back there behind me, which is I find interesting. I don't got my hazards on. Only the procession, which is all in front of me, has their hazards on. Hey, somebody came down with the camping trailer. I don't know from what state. What do we got here in front of me? We got this person with the Bigfoot. And I don't know why, for some reason, I got this gut feeling now that when I see these Bigfoot stickers with the New Mexico Zia symbol on them, I mean, I get a lot of these people that are perping me that have that sticker on them. And if it's not that, then it's just a plain old Zia symbol sticker that'll be placed somewhere on the vehicle. Like, you know how gangs mark themselves with tattoos? I shit you not, that's how the gang stalkers are too. They mark themselves in certain ways. Some of these cars will be missing hubcaps. It's not missing a hubcap, it'll be having a certain type of sticker on there. A lot of them will have skulls. Some of them will have, the words like witch or Satan, Lucifer, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I go through back into my videos, you will see exactly what I'm saying. Go through my videos, you'll see what I'm saying. I have caught vehicles with type of stickers that are perping me. So I'm going to take a left right over here, guys. We're getting really close now to the burial ground. As you can see the flow of traffic, I'll try to change my angle up ahead. Here, hang on. I got to shift anyways. Yeah, this looks dangerous up ahead. I'm surprised there was no cops or anything. Well, they don't do that, right? Unless it's one of their own. Usually I've seen other times where the police are, controlling the procession and the way they're flowing, the flow of traffic and whatnot. But this has definitely got to be somebody I know in front of me, I'm guessing. So right here, I got to stop. Perfect timing. I can squeeze in. Let's see what they got waiting. That says, caution, please lock your car. So the reason that my grandmother is going to be buried over here at the National Cemetery is because she was married to my grandfather, who was a World War II veteran. Or actually, I'm wrong. Korean War. He was in the Korean War, which was just right after the World War II, or right around that same time frame. And I'm wondering if there's actually a couple burials here today because I mean, I see a group of vehicles off over here to the right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know where this group of people are going in front of me. But I know I'm definitely caught up to the funeral procession for my grandmother. But we know that these gang stalkers know no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a trip. Why does he still have his hazards on blinking? Right? We're already here. Why would you keep your hazards blinking? I got no idea. Anyways, it is what it is. So I'm trying to analyze some of the people that I see parked here to the right. It doesn't, I don't know, that might be actually a whole separate funeral procession here to the right. I'm not sure yet. Because right now we're at a standstill. It's times like this that I do not like driving the standard. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Oh man, that gets old. But you know what? Now that I just thought about something, since I served in the military, I may actually be buried over here myself as well. I just don't know, but I might. I didn't go overseas or anything, but I think by virtue of, hey, what's going on, KG? By virtue of serving in the military, I think you're automatically allowed to be buried over here in the National Cemetery in your own state. But I don't know how long you've been here, KG, but I'm just, whoa, check out this person now. I'm getting really close to pass. What the heck? I'm for my grandmother's funeral procession, that's all. Okay, they just wanted to turn around and leave. Could have been a little more patient. My goodness. As long as they, do any damage, which is great to any of us that are here waiting in line. But anyways, it is what it is, right? I got this other white truck behind me. And let's see if I can just pull it off to the side. Check this out. Now this truck over here to the far right, not sure what that's all about, because there's only one lane to drive in here. Again, that kind of just adds more to the strangeness, right? It's like, well, people behind me gotta start acting that way. They don't got no patience or what? I mean, back your way up if you want, but whatever. But for anybody that's joining, I'm just here coming to my grandmother's burial. And I don't know if you saw my video that I posted before this live that I'm doing right now, but I posted that video because, and it was a short, but yeah, so I'm part of this funeral procession here in front of me because I see some people I recognize. Anyways, let's see what's going on, guys. Somebody here approaching from behind. Check this out. I don't know if you can see it or not. Some guy over here chatting, I don't know. Talking, I don't know, whatever. This guy's weird because he's over here like waving his hand at me, all awkward. Or, oh, okay, he's giving the directions. He's just a hand talker. And that's cool. But he's just giving directions to that guy behind me for some reason. Or something. Awkward. Guess I could have showed that whole episode, but yeah, holding it up to the rear view mirror. Anyways, just gotta be patient, right? So here we go, guys. I guess little by little. And I think I'm pretty damn sure I think I need to get a clutch. I need to replace my clutch, which is not a good thing. But back to what I was saying, that short that I just posted before going on this live. I had just got to the church, funeral mass, and I was backing into my parking space, and then I seen this truck pull up, And the truck that pulled up and pulled out was actually my demonic aunt and her new husband, who's an ex-felon. And he's just a parasite. But regardless, that video, what I was just trying to depict and show you guys was just the fuckery that they do. Because what they did was drive in just to drive back out to show me his brand new truck, which is a Toyota Tundra. And here's something I'm going to mention to other fellow TIs. This is something you may or may not know. I don't know, but this is something I've noticed. There seems to be a relation with the type of vehicles. Well, of course, we all know there's a certain kind of connection with the vehicles that we get that are targeting us. But one of the connections that I noticed, look at that, finally turned off his hazards. One of the connections I noticed was that I get a lot of Toyota Tundras. And you know what? I kind of pissed off a supervisor that I had back in 2019. It was a job I had from 2018. No, let me back up. From 2017 to 2018. I had this one job and I pissed off the supervisor there. But I know I'm not targeted because of him, but I'm just pointing out that this is a connection with the vehicles. So that supervisor drove a Toyota Tundra. Now, I don't know if there's a contract with Toyota that the Tundras and Priuses get given to these perps a lot, but I seem to personally experience that a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. The hearse is behind us. What the heck? And the guy's saying, let the hearse through. So I'm just doing my part to get to the side here, squeeze off to the right. Maybe I got too close to this guy here on the Bronco because I don't want it to hit me. So that's what's going on. There's a hearse behind us that needs to get through. Well, how are we supposed to get through? What are these people going to do? You know what I'm saying? So watch that. There you go. That's nice, smart. I see what's going on. Yeah, the hearse is behind us, but what's going on up ahead? Either way, there's something going on, guys. Some kind of fuckery going on here for the funeral, for the burial. What is going on? I have no idea. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Unless they're trying to do some kind of setup for me. And if that's the case, well, then we're all here live to capture it together, guys. I mean, so far, look at the vehicles. I mean, lots of red, black, and white. That's all it is. Maybe a silver. Nothing but red, black, and white, and silver. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I mean, if they were all red, that'd be something, right? Or if they were all white, that would be something. But regardless, okay, what's going on up ahead? Can't really see too much, huh? Because the burial's supposed to be starting now at exactly 1 o'clock. And it's what time? 12:56. It's 12:56, and the burial's scheduled at 1 o'clock. I don't recognize that person. That might be for a different funeral. Tint was too dark to see who that was. Yeah, this is weird because we're like at a total standstill. Aren't the vehicles supposed to like just start parking? Very awkward. I don't know how this could be this clustered, much of a clusterfuck, to be honest. What is going on? This is super bizarre. This is the first burial I've ever been to where it just doesn't flow smoothly. Like something strange and awkward is going on. Who's holding up the traffic? You know what I'm saying? Someone's holding up something up there. Obviously. There's some kind of something going on. I don't know what. Wouldn't it be something if they didn't have the plot dug? Wouldn't that be something? And my gut tells me maybe that's the case. They forgot to dig a plot or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what else could be the explanation for this holdup right now at this particular moment. I mean, there is a chance they got some confusion or they got something confused. But if that was the case, uh, why are they just keeping the traffic like this? Whatever the situation is something's odd. They're just having to sit here like this. This is weird. I don't know about you guys, but I know when something just doesn't add up, right? I'm gonna put my window down a little bit, and I'm taking off my seatbelt. Something ain't adding up. I'm gonna put my seat back to recline just a hair. Get some tea. Watch that, guys. As soon as I relax, then everything gets going. What are the odds, right? What are the odds? Fucking A, man. This is ridiculous. And if you guys are like wondering, well, how can this guy be speaking this way? If you want to know, I'm estranged from this family. I'm just coming to show, I guess, my face for the point being. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that, hey, I'm here. I'm here. My grandmother passed away. She died. Yeah, I'm here to still, show that I got moral support in me. I'm still a decent human. But if you guys want to fuck around, play your games, play your games. My family's crooked. They're all a bunch of narcissists. They all wear masks. And we all do to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? But when you're wearing this mask to cover who you really are, it's something else. You know what I'm saying? That's something else when people are like that. And that's the majority of my family, straight up. A lot of them are two-faced, big time. And you know what? I'll put my belt back on because that damn thing annoys me. I hate hearing that noise, right? Beam, 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 beam. It looks like they're going to be laying new grass. Like, obviously, right? I know not too long ago it was laid down perfectly with grass. I swear. It's part of the budget, right? They got to keep themselves with a fine budget. Got to keep these projects going to renew the grass and yada yada. So yeah, you can use whatever word. I'm estranged or I'm alienated from my family here. It is what it is. You know what's crazy though, guys? When I was in the church, I saw my what I call my demonic auntie, and gee whiz, she when she was there in the church, she just had this creepy look on her. So I'm gonna turn it off.
just hang out here for a second, let people get down, see who's who. I'm gonna drink my tea for a little bit. I'm not gonna put my phone up because I don't want this girl to think I'm over here recording her. It's a woman, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to put my phone up to make her uncomfortable or make her think like I got her on film. But like I said, just gonna chill here for a sec. If you guys want to hold tight with me, that's cool. Appreciate it. But look at that. What a coincidence. I actually have my brother behind me.